Good evening, good evening, good evening. Welcome everybody and welcome to Royal Psychic Live TV. Thanks everybody for tuning in once again. Okay, so it's Tuesday here in Sydney, Australia, 9 p.m. We will be doing psychic oracle readings this evening. Okay, so we are up to episode 41 for the Royal Psychic Reading Room. As I said, it's Tuesday the 3rd of November. I can't believe Christmas is only just around the corner, guys. Okay, my name is Angel Trishelle. I will be your host this evening. Now, first up this evening, we do have Terri. Now, Terri will be coming in and doing mediumship readings. So the more direct that you are with your questions, the more easy it'll be for her to connect in with you guys. Now you can find Terri, the above average medium, at the Royal Psychic Reading Room. You can click on our website, you can find her details up on there, and you can also go in and pre-book her now. That's right, guys, you can go in and pre-book right now for the Royal Easter Show for 2021 Sydney. Terri will be there throughout the show. Okay, she will be doing a lot more stuff coming up into the new year. I'm pretty sure she'll be going on holidays and taking a break like the rest of us shortly. Okay, so as I said, please be direct with your questions this evening so we can get as many of these mediumship questions as possible. Now, also, to be considered for reading this evening, please like and share our feed just to show a bit of a love and appreciation and exchange of energy. That way we're getting these psychics and mediums a little bit more spread out throughout the community. Okay, now what else have I got to share? Not too much. Just think about tagging a friend, creating a watch party with family and friends, and share it to a some sort of social media group. That would be fantastic. Okay, now I'm going to bring Terri up into the studio because I'm pretty sure she's already logged in. As usual, she's an early bird and she's ready to go as usual. Okay, I'm going to fix my lighting up once I bring her up into the studio also. So please like and share this feed. Let's see if I can bring her up into the studio.
Hi, everyone.
Hello, gorgeous. Oh, you look amazing.
Thank you. It's nice and bright for a bright day.
It looks really nice. So how are you this evening?
I'm good. I hope we've got some old and bolds who've been here before when I've been on, and I hope we've got some brand newies too.
Oh, I hope so.
Yeah.
I was just saying to all the viewers to be direct with their questions, so that way it'd be easier for you to tap in for mediumship, and that way you can roll them out. So I know that you like to get them all done, otherwise you're stuck with all this spirit around you. I'm surprised you're not buzzing at the moment because you're normally full.
Well, I am. I've got to tell you, I am. What happens to me, folks, for those of you out there who haven't seen me live, is you can see I'm probably a little bit pink when I get them around me and ready to dive in. I get quite warm, so the fan is my air conditioning. So, and the other thing is that the nose, when I'm not replying to them or I'm not jumping to their attention, they'll get to my nose so I can see my hand in front of my face and I know they're chasing me. So they're chasing me hard at the moment because they're ready to roll. So for those of you who haven't seen me before, it's a bit crazy. What happens is, if anyone's seen the movie Ghost, where Whoopi Goldberg finally discovers she isn't a fraud and she's got a whole room full of people wanting to dive into her, that's what happens with me. So what'll happen is that we will. Sorry, I'm just. I'm trying not to show you my my unwashed dishes in the kitchen. So let's just focus on the bright orange. So what happens is that we'll get a run of, say, mothers, and then we'll get a link that will take us from one person to another situation. So there's all these similar events happen, and what happens is that they are leaping from something that's familiar to them in somebody else's story into their own story so they can talk to you. So if it's you, if you feel it's you, or if I'm trying to focus in on you, get on that keyboard and whack away and let me know if it's you, that it's your person around. Now, I'm sorry to dig straight in, but while we were waiting, of course, I've had people jumping in, and I've gone right back to the top of the feed here because it's
before you start rattling out names, though, because when you see the feeds on the live feed, I'm streaming out over about 10, 12 platforms. That's why they need to click on the Yard Stream link so I see the comments coming up in the studio, because I've already got them. I've already got them smashing here through the studio. Are you reading them off the StreamYard link?
I am, but some of them have got a Facebook picture on, not a StreamYard.
Yeah, that's right. If you're reading it through the StreamYard,
comments.
Yeah, that's good. And I'm going to go over to the comments now, up to the top.
I'm just going to the top because the moment you all popped up, I started getting this lady with me. I'm sure it's somebody's mum. It doesn't feel like grandmother. And I've got real bad issues in here on my left-hand side, like super sharp pains. I don't know whether it's something to do with the kidneys or kidney stones, but I'm an empath. So what I do is I get pain in certain areas or feelings of what's happened to people. I've got something really quite awful going on here, and it feels like the kidneys and kind of around the stomach because it's super hard. It's as hard as a rock to feel. So Courtney or Sophie or Happy Gardner or Patricia, is this a mother related that you can relate to that's had some sort of either cancer in the upper gut area and some problems with the kidneys, or is it just a kidney issue? But the lady is really strong and really.
That was either for Sophie, Happy, or Patricia.
Yeah, or Courtney even. She was first in as well. So if any of you ladies or any of you people think that belongs to you, let us know. It's certainly a woman. I feel that Patricia is going yes. So was Patricia one of those ones up the top?
Yeah.
Okay, Patricia, who is this? Is this your mum? Because she was diving into me the moment I was in the waiting room, and I could see. Look at it, she's really pushing her energy through. So I'm really. I'm sorry. I have to get the ponytail real early today. She's really pushing through, and she's forcing a lot of energy through me. She's I don't know if she died on the operating table or as a result of it's your mum. Okay. Please know that she's here and she is really strong. She's a really strong force. And I don't know if she's ever come through for you before with anything. But I don't know whether she had but she's incredibly excited to get through. So she wants to give you some support. She's like she's pushing you. I don't know what it is that you're just about to do, but she's like, don't let this year get to you. Keep pushing forward with whatever your plan was. I don't know if it's a big purchase like a house or it's a big decision, but she's saying push, trust yourself. She's also, look, I'm seeing another mother here. I don't know if it's her, but I'm seeing one that's a painter. And she's showing me, and she's like a portraitist, someone who's done. So it's a mother who's passed. She's either had a cancer, but she's doing portrait painting. Patricia, is this your mum still, or is this somebody else's mother, someone else's mum that's around? Because I feel that she's kind of leaping, or someone else is leaping in because of her. So, all right. So we haven't got anything back yet from her, but she's not going away. So
someone up for a reading then, and then we'll come back to her once they comment back.
Sure. All right.
And remember, guys, we're doing mediumships. I've seen a lot of your comments wanting love readings and stuff, but we're doing mediumship the first half of the show.
I do have a few cards. If you're desperate, I can throw a card around for you. That's not a problem. Cool. But and sometimes your dead people will want a card thrown around as well. So Tula, Sorry, they know they're dead, so they don't mind being called dead people, so it's okay. It's all said with love. Cardiomyopathy, Courtney, hang on, I'm just sidetracking here. No, I don't think it's her. I'm getting mother. Sal, okay, I'm just going to put Tula on hold for a second. Sal, your mum was an artist. As your mum passed, Sal, and was it because of an internal organ failure or a cancer? Because I've still got that feeling quite hard here. It's interesting because what I'm seeing is she's showing me quite a modernist painting, even though I feel that it's a breast cancer. Okay, beautiful. Or not beautiful, but you know what I'm saying. Okay, that makes perfect sense. Sal, please know that she's around all over. Yeah, absolutely. Okay, got it. And please know that she's worked hard to push in here. And, man, she is strong too. Let me tell you, these two ladies have got some supersonic strength because I am pumping the heat through. Sal, she's really interesting because what she's showing me is her paintings, and I don't know whether you paint as well, but I'm seeing something quite modernist, almost. God, I've forgotten what the artist's name is. I'm not modernist like Picasso. It might come to me, but look, there's a picture that she's particularly fond of, and I don't know whether somebody else has it and you want it. To me, it's with somebody else. But she's Karen Schultz. Oh, hi, Karen. Karen's an old friend of mine. Karen, I didn't know that you were. Okay. Karen, absolutely, super duper, she is really strong. And she is pumping through, but she's talking about, or someone's talking about a picture that somebody else has, and she's wanting to come through or wanting you to get the picture. And I don't know whether it's also she's showing me a mirror. And when they do this, it's often because they say, look in the mirror, I'm there. And there's something about looking in the mirror that she sees herself in you. But she's really strong around you. Now, Karen, I'm gonna, I'm jumping to you because here's your mum straight away. Speaking of strong women,
I don't even know. Well, I'm meant to be writing. That's why I normally pull them up. That's because I can't tell who you're reading, sweetheart.
Oh, okay, Karen Schultz. Now, as a disclaimer, I knew Karen. She was. Now that's why she's come through. Okay, all right. Just as way of an explanation, I've seen a name here that I know. There's no prior setup. I didn't even know she was going to be in here tonight. But Sal's mum who came up, and Karen's mum, who I do know has passed, were really strong. And Karen has just said that she saw Sal's mum as a mum to her as well after her mum passed. So this is why they've pumped through tonight. Karen, please know that Mutti is around, and very strongly. These ladies are super duper.
Did you say Mutti?
Sorry?
Did you say Mutti?
Mutti. Yeah, Schultz, German.
Yeah, I was going to say, is that German? Yeah.
Karen, I won't embarrass you with any swimming tales and how your mum, I'm doing it already, how your mum used to run up and down the side of the pool. Bless. But look, please know, ladies, that those really strong women are around tonight. And Sal, go find that painting or go do that painting. I don't know whether you wanted to do or you've been trying to channel some latent COVID energy into something. But she's just showing me a painting, showing me a modernist painting, kind of like a Matisse, I think. I don't know what that means. If that means anything to you, then go search for it. But now, sorry, can we go back to Tula? Or are we too far gone? I don't want her to miss out.
No, I've got her here.
Beautiful. Sorry, ladies, it's hit and run because, as I said, they're all diving in. Please know that those. Sorry, it does. It happens constantly. And And when you see it in an audience, it's highly likely that if there was an audience there, if you were sitting in an audience, you three women would have been sitting together, because they seem to gather like people into a group. So Mutti is really talking in my ear, Karen. I don't know if you can hear her or if she comes through to you, but I'm hearing her very strongly in my ear, and I'm getting a burning ear. So that means that she's talking to you. So please listen into her. And there's the lovely Jacinta. I've just seen another name I know. Hello, my darling. I'm on to Tula first, though. I can't keep distracting myself.
Yeah, I need to start going down the page. There's written far too many comments. I need to start pulling people up.
Okay, you do that. And Tula, yes, there is somebody around you. Strangely, I think it's an old man, and he is. Look, to me, it's your great-grandfather. Now, this is on your father's side. And I don't know what sort of connection he had, or what sort of spiritual or magical connection he had, but it's very strong with him. And I don't know why he's showing me. Sorry, I see that the name is Greek, obviously. Was he from anything that sounds like Scorpio? Because they're showing me my birth constellation. I don't know what that means, but please know that he's around you, and it's a connection that you have to him, that he is really important around you, helping you make the decisions. So ask the questions to him and you'll hear the answers, darling. Okay, then, Miss Trace, let's get another one happening.
Oh, I just had it here and then I went and shoot it up the page. Did I get it back?
Hello, your mother at the anniversary of her passing tomorrow, and you just want to know if you see or feel anything. Gerard, okay. Sorry, look, sometimes I close my eyes. It's just one of those things. Look, Gerard, yes, and yes is the answer to that. I don't know what's going on here. I don't think this is what she died of, but I'm really feeling that there was a problem with either the womb or something else really down low there in the belly, because I'm getting real sort of pain around the uterus. So whether she had some sort of cancer like that, or whether she had really bad cysts or whatever in there, but I'm feeling a really tight chest too. So, I think that there was something else. I don't know whether it's something in her blood as well. But there's definitely, look, I'm feeling aching in my bones. I don't know if she had a cancer that went into her bones, but I'm definitely feeling something down in the womb area. And the anniversary. Now, whatever you're going to do to mark the anniversary of her passing, know that she is happy about it, okay? So I don't know if there was a photo that you just put up, or you were going to light a candle, or something to do with a garden. I don't know whether there were gardens, flowers in her garden that she particularly liked, but I'm seeing these three things connected. So please know that she's around. And I don't know why the garden thing is so strong with her, but just take your shoes off and be in a green place, so she can come through and feel a part of you. I don't know if her ashes were spread in a garden, but this is a way of joining. I feel that she really wants to join with you in there. I hope you can come back. And she passed of a stroke, so... Okay, yeah, strangely, I'm not feeling it in the head. I normally do get that. But as I said, I think that that there was something else going on with her as well. So I'm not surprised that that we're getting her through as well. We've had all these ladies, very strong ladies, through. Look, okay, all right. I don't look. There is a connection there with the garden, with you and the garden, and she just keeps pushing that picture to me. So please go out and connect with her some way in that manner. I think that she talks to you as well, because I'm getting this strong Verbal, you've planted heaps of rose bushes for her and you plan to go and sit in a field of flowers. Yes, that's what she approves on. That's exactly what I was wanting to hear. Please, look, she loves this and she's like, take your shoes off, connect with her there. She will absolutely be there with you, darling. Absolutely be there. Explain it. I don't know if you see the butterflies or whatever, but expect something to come along. So you will absolutely see a sign that she's around. And I can tell you she's positively fizzing with energy. Her level of excitement is so high. So I don't know if she hasn't ever been through to you before, but she's really excited about celebrating this with you tomorrow. So big loves, Dale. I hope it all goes well for you. Just relax, take some time and meditate in there and listen to the noises that she's making for you, whether they're sights and sounds or whether they're smells. You will see her tomorrow. Absolutely. Absolutely. So who's your next there? I'll tell you what, gee, they're pumping through, these people.
You're getting a few messages up here.
Getting a few messages. Yes, absolutely. Okay. Now, Jackie, I'm just going to start with anything on your business and we'll see what pops in while I'm doing that. Oh, I just heard a squeaky door open. I don't know whether that's now. I've just had this pop. Was that you or was it the beasties trying to get to us? This is a card of strength and power. Now, it's an interesting card because it can be it can be about people that were very bossy, or it can actually mean that you are the boss. So is this your actual business that you're running that you're concerned about? The other card, and now that was the card that popped out. So that's the one that tells me there's something going on everywhere. This is a card of conflicts and arguments. So if there's some problems with things at the moment, just hang in there because you need to cut this person away or you need to cut this issue away. Okay, you've got the scythe card here, and that means make a decision and stick with it. Now, I think you know what the decision already is. Now, if this is a friend or if this is a partnership that you're working with, you're concerned about, then look, it's a business and it's got to transcend the friendship. So it may be that you have a really difficult decision to make. I can see that, this is all about the finances and the business actually standing up. It's small, I can see, but it can grow. And right at the moment, you're at the spot where you've got to make a choice and a crossroad. So it's very strong for you, darling. It's indicating that you've got to do something. You've got to make a decision that's very tough for you. But this is all about the profit, about how the business runs. So you've got to use your business head rather than your loyalty or your friend head. So it's a super tough decision for you. Now, I have someone with you also, speaking of people who've had strokes, and this is an older lady who's had a stroke or an aneurysm here on the left-hand side. Look, I would say that this is mum's mum. She's quite fluffy and not terribly large either, but it feels like she was in a nursing home. I've certainly got someone here who was in a nursing home. But she wasn't displeased with being there. She's a very friendly and very happy lady. So she's not unhappy with the last years of her life, even if you might have thought that they weren't the best. So please know that you have people around you. And I think I've got other people's grandparents in here now. I think I've got the older ones jumping in. Jamie, I'm seem to be attached to you at the moment. Sorry, that's Jamie Jackson.
Yeah, we've got heaps that are up before. Like you do that, but no, go do Jamie because I can't even see Jamie's comment because that's how I haven't gone down there yet.
Okay, all right. Sorry, Nal. Look, to me that you're saying since there's no love and life readings at the moment, I would like to hear anything if you're drawn to me. Yes, I am, because you've got an older lady with you. Again, I feel it's mum's mum. And look, I'm happy to flip a card for you. If you've got, in fact, I'm shuffling it, one drops out. It's the same card, quick and decisive action. And it's also about reaping rewards for your hard work and effort. So whatever you've been working towards, please know that the rewards will be there for you soon. Don't give up on them, okay? And once you get that issue sorted out, whether that's a study issue or something you've been learning in the workplace, then the other love stuff will sort itself out as well, okay? One bite of the shit sandwich at a time, mate. So, okay, Miss Angèle, where are you taking me to next? And I'm just going to cool down for a moment and have a sip of hard tea.
Hard tea. I bet you got something else in that, girlfriend.
Tea. Hard tea. Hello, beautiful. Would love to know the father of my child.
Oh, I didn't. Sorry, I didn't read. I just looked it up.
Who's that guy who does that on the TV? Maury Povich. I'm sorry. I'm not Maury Povich. I can't do that kind of stuff.
I can't. Yeah, you shouldn't be asking that sort of stuff on a live anyway.
I'm just going to say to you, it's 2 of 3. Now, if there were, this sounds really. If it's the second one, then that's what I'm hearing. I'm hearing number 2. All right. So other than that, best of luck sorting that out. But go to whoever it is that does those tests and get one of those done, or go to Maury Povich, but that's not me. Next. It's all there, isn't it?
Sorry. Susan's on. Susan wants something.
Susan, I'll give you something, lovey. What would you like?
The 20s like orange.
You've got someone around. I know you want career guidance, but I'm telling you, there's someone around you, and they're leaping into you. This is someone to your side, and to me, this is someone who's passed earlier than they should have. I don't know whether it's a cousin. It feels like a male to me, and it's to your side. So it's. I don't think it's related, but it's either a close family friend or someone cousin-like to you. Whoever it is there may have been an impact injury involved, either a vehicle or I don't think it was a motorbike. But I see a strong water connection with this person as well. So, sorry, look, this is really strange. I don't know whether it's Susan or whether it's someone else around you. I'm getting a drowning. I'm getting a drowning sensation. Now, this could come from 2 things. And to me, again, it's someone who went well before they should have. And it is absolutely a drowning, whether it's drowning by immersion, I'm not entirely sure right at the moment, or drowning through something in the lungs, may have had something to do with an impact. Now, can anyone own this person? Because I'm getting this impact here in the chest, and I'm getting this gurgling like there's a drowning going on. So I'm just going to, I'll get Angel to pull her next person up. But if this person is yours, please pop on, because he's here with me and he wants to connect. He does want to connect.
Did they comment?
No, I haven't seen a comment at all. It's just this guy's just jumped in when Susan was up a moment ago. Now, she wanted to know about, sorry, have you still got her comment, darling?
Who was it, Susan? It was Korea.
Okay. Now, there's an unexpected visitor coming. Now, this is unexpected information. So if you've got applied for something, or if there's something coming up for you, this is going to happen for you, because what I've got here is, this is the card, this is the coffin card. I know it looks awful, but what it's about is endings and beginnings. So it's saying to you that hang in there. The information you want, it's not quite to you yet, but it's on its way. So there's definitely a new beginning coming along for you, darling. So hang in there. It may be a month, it may be a couple of months, but don't give up on it, because it's definitely coming for you. All right, but expect the unexpected. All right. So Just if you're looking at applying for other jobs, just apply using your heart, not your head, and for something that you really want to do, because it's that sort of level of unexpected that you'll get something pop up. Now, this has also popped out, and the clouds are facing towards you. So we're talking about confusion and anxiety. I get it. You're anxious. You want to move on, or you're waiting for this information to happen. Please know that that the clouds will clear, and you will be able to see clearly. It's just not quite there yet. So hang in there, baby. All right. Don't give up. Don't give up. All right. Now,
have you seen any mediumship questions on there?
Not. Courtney's got one about someone. Her dad's watching over. He wants to. When dad watches over me, what's his sign to show he's around his neck? I don't know quite what that means. Or what's the sign to show he's around? And does he have any messages for me? That's Courtney Cousins. Can you find her?
Yeah, that's the one that asked about. That's the one that just asked about the babies. Who's the babies?
Okay.
But I found one here for you, Terri.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I'm just all right. I'll do Marianne. Just hang on. There's Jacinta Connolly over on the right-hand side. She's got a drowning person there. I want to come back to her after I have a chat to Marianne. Marianne, your grandfather used to come into you in your dreams. He doesn't anymore since a recent incident. I wonder if he's upset. Darling, no, they don't work like that. I'm just going to tell you that it's probably more in your mind that you can't hear him because you're worried that you've upset him. Please know that they don't judge like that. That's not in their ghostly DNA. They are happy with all the decisions you make, ill or good, because, look, remember that making no decision is actually a decision. So that you've made a decision is good. You move one way or the other. You decide whether that's a good thing or not afterwards, and that's fine. This is a learning thing. So he's not angry or upset with you at all. So what I want you to do is before you go to sleep tonight, that last 5 minutes or so just before you're chilling out, just calm down, maybe even do a little meditation app like there's different apps you can get on your phones. So do one to help you sleep. There's plenty of them. You can download them for nothing. But ask him to send you a message. Now, the other thing that can happen is that as you learn to interpret their messages, you also grow in how you can receive them. Let's just say it's a transmitter and a receiver, okay? So they transmit and you can pick that up. You could also be moving up the food chain yourself, and you could be receiving on a different level. So I say listen in around you, and when I say that, it's not just for things that are audio. Look for the TV changing channels. Look for lights switching on and off. That's an old favourite. Listen, there may be pieces of music that you hear that you relate to this person. I had someone last week who kept seeing the same number plate when their loved one was around them, a number plate with Bob on it. So they kept seeing these sorts of things. It's just for you to reinterpret what the signs are and how you read them. He is still around you very strongly. To me, I felt there was a huge heart attack with him. But please know that he is very strongly around you. He hasn't left you. And as I said, you've made the decision. March on, whether it was good or not. You can always change it, but you made a decision. So congratulations. Give yourself a pat on the back and stop beating yourself up. He's not hating you because you made a decision about something dumb. All righty? So
you had someone you wanted to go to next. It was
Jacinta Connolly.
Yeah.
Did you find her?
No, I'm not going all the way down because I lose everyone else. I can't see her in the first 20.
Jacinta, you came through asking about someone, or I think you might have said John was the person that you asked me. Hang on, I've got the note. Wow, could you would the name of the person be Pete? Sorry, and drowning. Look, Jacinta, I don't know how this relates to you. Peter, I'm not getting a name. Sometimes I don't get their names, especially when I've got a big forum like this with lots of other people trying to jump in. But please, if he's yours and he's around you, pop back on. It was definitely a drowning. As I said, either a drowning because of a submersion, although what I'm thinking more properly is it was maybe a blood drowning or a drowning in the lungs. But look, it's very strong. It's very strong and it's very heavy on the chest. So this person, and as I said to you, it's a younger man, and he's to the side. So I don't know that he's related to you, but look, he's very strongly around you. And I think it is because that there is an anniversary coming up of his passing as well. So just celebrate your friend. You may actually hear or see something over the next few days, something from his family or a connection that you two had, and someone that you haven't seen in a while. Either that's going to happen over the next few days or this has just happened in the last few days. Let us know how it goes, because he is definitely around you. Definitely around you. Okay, now we're getting another leap, and I'm sorry, we've got Flo Mac. Okay. Yeah. Can you see that? Flo Mac. Her dad died, had liquid in his stomach and lungs.
No, I haven't got there yet.
Okay. Sorry to do this leaping around, but that's what they do. Unfortunately, you got to try and keep up with me, mate.
Yeah, I just feel as I said, there's a lot of people that have commented way before these people, and I don't want them to think they're missing. Okay. So I'm trying.
When you direct me,
when you go. No, that's okay. When you say to go down to the message, I can't, because once I go down that far, I lose the 30 or 40 questions that are up the top. That's why I tell you to go down, because I can't.
Okay, no problems.
If you're watching the flow come through, I can't, because if I do that, I'm going to lose everyone.
Okay, no worries. You just direct me.
Oh, you're doing flow. Sorry, I had her up, but do flow.
Yeah, look, flow. I think that there was around Christmas. Look, I definitely think that there was something going on there with him as well. There's definitely an older man around too. Around Christmas, though, I'm not getting a strong Christmas connection with him. Either there wasn't much of a liking for Christmas, or he didn't really get to celebrate it. So if it was before, I understand that. And there's an apology as to leaving around this time. And he's actually having a bit of a laugh and said, he's got a great sense of humor. He's saying to me, I could have bloody timed it better, couldn't I? So he's apologizing to you for when he left this mortal coil. But please know that he's kept his sense of humor. First week of December, there you go. Okay, sorry, I've just seen her come back in. Yeah, he's sorry that he's ruined your December and your Christmas. But please know that he's with you. Is there a new car coming for you? Because he's like, just, if there's a new car that you've just bought or you're thinking about, just go and do it. Okay, just go and do it. Buy that thing, all right? Because, like, to me, he was very frugal and he didn't get a whole lot because, of his circumstances. But him saying, you only get one shot at it, so buy that thing you want done, all right? Look after yourself. All right? You got a new car. You did get a new car. Okay, he's loving it. He's loving that you got a new car. So he's at a girl. So don't stress that you've bought yourself a new car in the shittiest year that we've had on record for many years. Just know that the interest rates are really great too. So there's always an upside to it. So he likes your new car. So you're doing good, girl. Hang around. He knows that you're around, or you know that he's around, or he's around you. Okay? Sorry, that all get a bit confusing there. So we're on to Sonia. Has Nana got any messages for your family? Okay. Now, I'm getting served a lecture here from Nana, because there's to me, she was the glue that held everything together, and there hasn't been enough get-togethers since she's been gone. There's also a small dog with her too. Now I've got bichons, and I'm seeing like a little bichon-y poodly thing. So she's quite comfortable. She's sitting down, and she's like, I think normally she would have been running, getting everything done, but now she's just like quite at ease and sitting in a chair. But she's saying, she's directing, you need to do this. You're now going to be the matriarch of the family. She said, you're the one who's got to pull everyone together. Okay, so I don't know why the job's left up to you, but this is what she's saying to you. So try and get everyone together, doll. Alrighty. Who we got next there, young lady?
Oh wow, they all. I went to bring something up for you, and then the whole feed. So we're cracking up the page, man. And then I tried to get everyone's question. After me saying that, I touched the freaking thing and I went.
Well, see, that's what we got spirits around, and as I said, like you, if you could feel what I could feel, like they're pumping through me.
I don't want to bring it in.
So, Becky, look, Becky, definitely, here we go, straight to the nose. Becky, what I'm hearing is that you can feel or hear them around. So trust what you're hearing. Actually, they're showing me, trust what you're seeing. Now, I don't know what the story is with a vase, whether you knocked over a vase or something's happened or there's a vase. But this vase is super important for some particular reason. And they're showing me this. I don't know the meaning of it, but it's certainly around you. Now, sorry, do you have someone's cremains? I'm getting, is there any messages? Do you have somebody's remains, darling, or cremains? Because what I've got is a vase. To me, it's like an urn-shaped vase. When I'm going, like, because I have a conversation with them at the same time as I'm having it with you, so that's why I sort of just lapse off for a moment every now and then. I don't know whether there's, but she's showing me the importance of this vase. Now, I don't know if you're waiting for some particular reason to spread some ashes, but she's showing me how important this is, or whether there's an anniversary coming up or you had something planned around spreading ashes. But to me, this is around 11 November, because she's saying, remember. So I don't know what that actually means, or whether Remembrance Day is something that's particularly important for her. But this is what I'm getting. I'm also getting really clogged up here in the chest, but upwards to here. I don't know whether it doesn't feel like she was a smoker, but there's something bad going on in the windpipe and down to the lungs. So if it wasn't from, if she didn't pass from smoking or something like that, or wasn't a big smoker, then there's definitely something going on in the chestal area. And I mean, some sort of lung issue or some sort of heavy chest issue here. But please know, as bad as her passing was, she's fine. She's absolutely fine. So please don't worry about anything. And if you didn't get to say goodbye to her, then that's not something that she worries about either. But the vase is really important. So I don't know if the remains or the cremains were being handed off to someone else for good keeping, or whether you haven't reached a date about planting someone. But these things are important. So get to do it, doll. So okay, that's all I'm getting from her there. But other than the really strong smell of rosemary. Love a message of Sister Alison. The rosemary is staying with me. So whatever this is really strong too. And I'm just going to say to you that this is leaping around for another reason. Sorry, do you have some of her remains in a locket? Because what she's showing me is I actually have some remains in a locket of somebody, and that's what I'm being shown at the moment. So if you don't, but you were thinking about getting this done, or if there's a necklace of some sort that's you're particularly fond of that she either gave you or you have a memory of her through this, then know that when you touch it, then there's a connection there. Okay, so but I'm getting a really tight connection with you. It's like almost like twinning. So I don't know if you were either close in age. No, not a locket. Alison, is there some sort of necklace? Do you have some sort of thing? Because I'm getting shown this piece of jewelry that somebody else had. You've got her photo and a locket. Okay, babe, there we go. That's what she's going on about. Now, if you don't wear this, hang on, didn't you say no, not a locket, but then you've got a photo and a locket? Oh, okay, that's her in a locket. Okay, all right, I get it now. Okay, so not her, but her. Please know that that when your hand goes to this, that you're making a direct correction. Okay, that's a spoonerism. Direct connection with her. Okay, so please know that when your hand goes there, even unconsciously, you're being connected with her. So know that you're getting this validation from there. Look, I'm really sorry to ask this, but I've got someone around you, and I don't know whether it's her, but they took their own life. Oh, there was only a year between us. Sorry, I can see that come up there. Look, I have a particular spot on my head that fires up. As I said, I get messages on my body and in my head as well. But I have a spot under my ponytail that fires up when I have someone who's passed by either taking their own life or by drugs or alcohol or something like that. Please know that the issue is gone, and there's a great deal of, I'm not going to say sorrow, it's not sorrow, but sorrow for what she left behind rather than the sorrow that she took with her, because what she's taken with her is love. Please know that there is just love there, okay, lots of love. And know that you have that direct connection with her when you touch that pendant, darling. She's very close around you. She's very close. So stay connected, sweetheart. Okay, Angèle? Where are we heading?
Candy?
Candy, any message from your father, please? Candy, what I'm getting automatically for you is this really sort of sense of, oh, whoa, like the Jack Sparrows, really sort of spaced out in the head. So I don't know if your dad had some sort of dementia or something there that's like really affected his stability or his ability to walk. But it's really strong. I'm feeling really strong that there is like really unable to stand properly. And strangely, I get the sensation that he was a very fit young man. He was very fit, and there's some sort of uniform connection to him as well. But I'm getting an issue in the neck here, like he can't turn properly, but also this sort of like instability. So I don't know. I'm not seeing any positive feedback from you about that yet, but look, to me it feels like this is who is around you, whether it's your father or whether it's his father, but it's definitely connected. It's definitely connected to you, father, far is what I'm hearing. I don't know. Do you smell cigar smoke? This is what I'm getting at the moment. A smell of cigar smoke. I don't know if you feel this or you see this or smell it around you. Sorry, darling. Yeah. I'm sorry, I've just got the dogs here as well. But this is what I'm getting from him, a strong smell of cigar smoke. And I don't know that he could have had these for many years, but this was something, it's either cigar smoke or even like, that particular, when you get rollies, but they've got like a really sort of strong, that really rich sort of tobacco smell to it. So There's something very strong about that smell, and it's very evocative. So if you feel that around, then don't doubt that he's around for you, doll. All right. But to me, there's this issue with his without being able to stand. But this is all gone from him now, and I'm seeing he's telling me that there is a child spirit around him too. So I don't know if you have lost a child or if you're wanting a child, but there is definitely somebody there, and he has a child in spirit with him. So please know that look, I'm super congested here at the moment. I don't know what was going on in his head, but it's like it's almost impeding my ability to breathe, and it's really, really strong. So there is a very strong. I don't know whether it's emphysema or what, Dal, but it's really strong. Spot on. My father does smoke a lot. My sister and I smell the cigarette smoke in the room. Good. You're wanting a child? Beautiful. Yes, it is, baby. It is upcoming in the future. Sorry, Angel, it's right down the bottom. This is the response from Candy. Yes, her father does smoke a lot. Yep, your sister and you can smell it. He got comatose in the hospital. Okay, well that could be the whole thing that I've got going on here. Yes, trust that he is around when you can smell that, and know that there is a child in spirit waiting to come to you. Okay, Dal. So time frames. I'm just going to pull a card here and look at the number of it and see what that is. And it is. I can't read the number. 8. So whether it's 8 weeks or 8 months, darling, you'll know some news. So please, the number 8 is really important. It could also be August, if being the 8th month or the 8th day of something, but the 8th's important for you to know. So keep trying, darling. There is a baby there coming to you. Okay. That's
okay. I'll pull another one up because I think we're just about out of time. So the other psychic's already locked in.
See, normally I go in late because I just keep talking. This is what happens. Yeah. But I'm going to do the first one tonight because it's a school night for me. I've got to go to work tomorrow.
That's what I thought, because you've got to work tomorrow. That's why I put you on the first shift.
So
last time we were at 40 minutes over.
Keep in touch with Royal Psychic, and you can find out when I'm on next. And I promise when I'm on next, it'll be a Friday night, and I'll be able to play late. So we'll be on late. Okay, yeah. Tara, just wondering if your dad's here and if he's okay. Dad's look, I know this is really weird, but he's showing me Popeye. I don't know what that means to you, but he's like, I'm strong to the finish because I eat my spinach. Now, I don't know if that means anything to you, or whether he was a fan of Popeye, or whether he was in the Navy, or he had an incredible predilection for eating spinach. I don't know any of that. I'm just hearing. Look, he's really strong too. Sorry, he's coming straight to my nose as well. So he's like, don't forget me, don't forget me. If he's got an anniversary coming up, I don't think it is. To me, it feels more like a birthday of some sorts. Haha, he's a joker. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. But he's showing, was Popeye a favourite of his? Now look, sorry. What I'm seeing, and he's showing me the full thing now and laughing like a drain. I'm strongs to the spinach, to the finish, because I eat me spinach. I'm Popeye the Sailor Man. And at the end, Popeye goes toot toot with his pipe. I'm hearing your father go toot toot with his ass. So if he was a phantom farter and used to do the whole pull my finger thing and have a laugh at you out of pure embarrassment, please know that he's still doing it, okay? And he will keep doing it forever. So have a laugh back at him and know that he is still a joker. But the Popeye thing is really strong, and he's laughing. So I don't know if there's another connection there as well with the Popeye, but But he's there, lovey. He's there around you and still pulling jokes. So, yeah, that's your dad. Yes, pull my finger. Okay, all right. So we've got a fighter who was back there, and he's still doing the same thing, doll. So look, yeah, expect the unexpected from him, really. Now also think that he's moving things around the house. Again, sorry, that's my hard T. Again, for a bit of a joke. So if you're losing something, and I'm going to say the keys, and it's like, I know I put them there, but they're totally gone. Look, I think that he's playing around. He's playing around with the keys. Small things like that, things that you know you've put somewhere and then they sort of disappear from view and then come back in. Yeah, he's around. So just have a laugh and look at the unexpected places. And to me, it's like always something will turn up in the kitchen near the flour. And I don't know if you've got a canister or an old set of canisters, but like, or even if they were his, I don't quite know. I can't imagine they would be, but like even if they were in the old family home or something. But he's showing me an old kitchen, and they're in the kitchen on the kitchen bench. So please know that he's still laughing with you and he's moving things around. Okay. All right, Miss Angel, is there another in? Can we squeeze another one in?
No, I think that's yeah, we've still got another one we can squeeze in.
Okay. Should you pick?
God. Are you drawn to anyone, or am I just pulling someone up?
Oh, there's Alice Hart saying, "Oh, I've missed out again." But no, you haven't. Here you are. Here's your big chance, Alice. Here's your big chance. Here's your 5 seconds of fame. Look, I don't know if you had planned to go on a cruise and you were, Alice, I'm there. You're saying me, please. I'm saying yes. Here we are. So type love. Keep up with us. I don't know if you were supposed to go on a cruise and are like bleeding from the eyeballs because you can't do it. But that's okay. Look, save your money for something better, all right? Because I'm just hearing, hang on, you just received some of his, sorry, I'm flipping back up for 2 seconds. Tara Roberts saying, I just received some of his kitchen items. Okay. I don't know why the kitchen items were so important to your dad, but there you go. He's showing them to me. So that's a beautiful way to finish that. Thanks, doll. So back to you, Miss Alice. Okay. Don't be distressed. I was supposed to be flying out on a around-the-world trip in 2 weeks. Yeah, poor me.
Is it Alice or Alan?
Sorry?
Are we doing an Alice or Alan?
Alice, ALIS, Alice Hart.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so your great disappointment, turn it instead into a great achievement, okay? Now, I'm going to flip a card or two for you. Look, I've got an issue with my eye going on here. So, honey, if you need to have your eyes checked, please go and do that. I'm particularly getting an issue with my right eye. So please need you go and get something done because something's just not quite right there. Now, I'm not getting any cards popping out. I'm going to okay, all right. I've just flipped a couple of cards for you. This is the first one that's come up. This is worry and anxiety. This is a little rat. So whatever it is that's bothering you at the moment, this big thing that you haven't been able to get done this year or has been put off, this is saying to you that the worry, a lot of this worry is in your head. So please know that you're going in for an operation. Okay. All right, Dale. Okay. Please know that the worry's in your head. Okay, darling. Yes, I hear that that there is worry attached to that. But no, here's the flower. The flower is all about growth. It's about life. So please know that it's an open flower that we're seeing there. So that absolutely represents growth. Now, this is interesting because this is the crossroads. Now, what it was facing me was there was crossroads and choices and indecision. So know that this is the right choice that you're making. If you've been flipping and flopping about it, please know that you have made the decision and it's the right one. Okay, you know which path that you have to take. Trust that there are people there to look after you, darling. Okay, it's going to be all right. It is going to be all right, even though that you're worried. please have faith, because I'm hearing only good things and protection things for you. Alrighty. So, okay. In the absence of anyone else, I'll keep going there with you. I feel that there is a father figure there. I'm hearing father, but I don't think it's your father. I believe it's a grandfather. But there is an angel closely attached to you who's going to be protecting you. So please know that there is someone strong, and they will protect you through this operation. Okay. Know that you're making the right decision. As they say in the classics, take one bite of the shit sandwich and chew it really fast. Make the decision, get on with it, stop putting it off, because it's not going to get any better, baby. Know that you made the right decision and move on with love, and know that you've got people protecting you, okay? Best of luck, sweetheart. You won't need it, I know that, but know you're being protected. Okay.
Beautiful. And hopefully we get Terri back on before we take our break for the Christmas holidays. If not, we'll be back. You'll have her back on again next year anyway. But check out the website, and you can find her on there, or you can find her on the Royal Psychic Reading Room or Royal Psychic Live TV, or your Angel Trishelle Psychic Reading Room. Any of those pages, all of the details are up. So go and check it out, guys. And thank you so much for connecting in with Spirit tonight, Terri.
Thank you. And I'm on Facebook too at the Above Average Medium. If you want a private reading or anything, let me know and we can sort something out.
Awesome.
Okay, good luck, everyone. I'm so sorry for those ones who we couldn't get to.
And also, when you do check out the link on the Royal Psychic website to pre-book your reading for Terri for 2021, if you double-click her face, that'll take you direct back into the Above Average Medium.
Aren't you clever?
Yeah, I upgraded you, honey.
Aren't you?
Don't you love me?
Yay, look at you mastering all the technology. Brilliant.
I'm getting there.
Good luck, everyone.
All right. Thank you. Bye, honey.
See you next time.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay, can I work this part out now? Okay. So this is our second half of this segment, and we have Leah in the studio this evening, and she'll be doing psychic readings and tarot. And I'm just going to bring her name up. Where are we? I know I've got it in here somewhere. I'll just search and find it. Okay, there's me, there's Terri. Okay. I know I'll put her in here. There we go. Geez, that took me a while. And I have my glasses on. Okay. Let's see. Come on. All right. This has been technical. Okay, let's just bring Leah up. And then I'll get the button. I'm trying to get these buttons so I'm touching over them. Like, all right, there we go. Welcome, Leah. How are you this evening?
I'm good. How are you going?
I love your background. It's beautiful.
It is cool, isn't it? Yeah,
yes,
it makes me feel good. Oh, well, okay. Anyway, hi, everybody.
Yeah, I'll get you to tell the viewers a little bit about yourself and what readings that you'll be doing this evening. Now, Leah will also be reading at the Royal Psychic Reading Room for the Royal Easter Show as well, so you can click on the website and you can find her details as well. And if you double-click her face, that'll take you directly back to her page also. Okay, tell the viewers a little bit about how you'll be reading tonight, sweetheart.
Okay. Tonight I'd like to just focus on what's happening in people's lives at the present, really, so we can deal with things that are happening in your life and what needs to be worked on to help open the pathways for you, the most less resistant pathways for you. So that's what my focus wants to be tonight. So whatever questions you got, just throw them my way and I'll see what I can do. I'm already, I have to say, tired since it's 10 o'clock at night, but I'll see how I go.
I know. I only recently changed the time a couple of weeks ago due to daylight savings.
Yeah.
But next year I'll know a little bit better and not to change the times until more like November.
Okay, that's all right. I'm such an early bird. Okay, so who are we going to go with first?
I'm going to grab someone up now. Here we go.
Okay, Hannah. Hi,
Hannah.
I would like to Hannah. Hi, Hannah. I would like to receive a reading, please. Okay, Hannah. Straight away, I'm going to go to your heart and to your solar plexus, okay? So I can feel that there's a lot of emotions around you at the moment, Hannah, and I can see that there's a lot about your life and what you're wanting to achieve in life because I'm going to your solar plexus. And what Spirit's showing me is that there's a lot of doorways opening up for you, Hannah, but you need to remove yourself as an obstacle from those pathways because I feel like they're pushing you forward, but you don't want to go for some reason. Also, I'm seeing that there's a relationship or a male energy that's around you as well. And I feel like that's part of why you're not moving forward. So what Spirit's saying to me, Hannah, is that maybe it's time for you to just allow yourself to trust in your own intuition at this time. Allow yourself to trust in yourself and allow yourself to trust in what the universe has to offer you at this time, because what you're going to see over the next 2 or 3 months is that a lot of things change in your life, and I feel that it's all for the good. It's not for the bad in any way at all. I feel that there's doors that are going to open up, Hannah, for in the next 3 months, probably going into the 3 to 4 months for you. And I can feel that with work, there's connections there. With relationships, there's connections as well. And also a rekindling of connection in a relationship. I feel that there's travel that's coming up later, probably later in next year, I would say. But you've got a lot of movement there and an upgrade, Hannah, that's going on. But you have to basically remove yourself from the situation because the fear that you're holding on to is actually stopping you from moving forward. And, you know, you have such a beautiful heart, Spirit saying. There's so much love, and I can feel that your angels are so strong around you at this time, Hannah, and I feel like they just want to embrace you and they want to love you, and family members in spirit as well. They all want to help you on your pathway, but they're all saying to me, yes, just basically lift yourself out of the way and put yourself to the side so you can actually move forward through the doors that are presenting itself. And listen to what other people are saying as well about your achievements and what you're accomplishing, because I think you're very hard on yourself, Hannah. So again, just give that self-love, work on that self-love for the next few months. And I think that what you're going to see in February next year, that everything's going to be different. You're going to feel a lot better, a lot brighter, you're uplifted, and there's going to be a lot more movement happening in your life. And you won't be able to say that you're bored at all, I don't think. So, you know, good things ahead. I really feel that for you, Hannah. So I wish you the best, and yeah, I hope you enjoy your journey.
Beautiful.
Okay, let's see. It's a challenge to look at the comments and do the readings as well. Like,
yeah, you best not to worry about the comments. I'll bring your message up, and because that's why we get that's why I say to because it's just easier, and just not enough a lot of regulars.
I'm so simplified. Okay, Stacey.
I don't want to be reading the same people every week, and each reader don't know who's on every week, and they tend to go to the people that sort of they've been reading constantly. So I try to even it out across the board.
Yeah. Okay.
I noted every week who we're reading, so.
Oh, you've got it all worked out. Okay. Stacey, let's see. Hi, ladies. I'm looking for advice around my relationship and money. Oh, move forward. That's what I'm hearing for you, Stacey, at the moment. It's like move forward, take control of the situation. Everything's in your hands. I sort of feel like this might be your power, Stacey, that I'm feeling. You know, it might be how you're feeling you need to take control. But I just think that well, first I'll go to relationships. I think with relationships, there's a lot of changes that are happening there, but you have to take control. You have to decide what you want in the relationships and basically manifest what you're looking for. I feel in the next 2 or 3 months, relationship-wise, someone new's coming into your life. So I feel that, Stacey, that someone who's carrying the presence of what you've been looking for is about to walk through that door. And I feel that you'll know that once you see them, but it will take time for a connection there. But going over to the financial side and career-wise, that side of things, I think there's a lot of movement and a lot of change happening for you. And I feel like you need to allow yourself to push for what it is that you want. I feel like you need to allow yourself to step up into the position that you're looking for. And if change is coming, and which I feel for you it is, I feel like you need to take a leap and you need to jump into that change, because I feel that coming up, within the next year or so, you're going to see that a lot of opportunities and really exciting opportunities are going to come up, and there's going to be extensions and probably movement and even relocation for you over the next few years. So I feel like with that career side of things and the monetary side of things, you need to take chances and you need to allow yourself to push forward. It's really important that you back yourself at this time. It really is important on that side of things. But in saying that, with your energy, I feel like it's all that waiting for that partner or whatnot, waiting for the relationship to flourish or how you want it to be. And that will happen within the next few months. So that will be able to get out of the way, and then you'll be able to take on with your career and move forward. Also, they're showing me children. So I don't know if there's babies around or there's babies in the future. That's another thing that's there. So you've obviously got a lot going on in your mind and a lot of different things that you're looking for in life. And again, Spirit is saying make the choices about what it is that you want and put them in order the way that you want it, and start manifesting it for what it is that you want as well. Otherwise, it does become chaotic, a bit like even with the reading that I'm giving now. I'm sort of jumping from one thing to another because that's the way that your mind works. It jumps and shifts and, changes direction quite often. So put yourself into a bit of a balanced state and basically sit down and start manifesting what it is that you exactly want. And also what Spirit's saying to me is the moon. Use the moon energy for it as well. Okay, so that's really important, the moon phases. Okay, who's next? Christy
Harris.
Okay,
Thank
Christy
you
Harris.
for the messages about my hair, guys. Thank you.
Let's see, Christy Harris, any messages for you tonight? Well, for me tonight. Okay. Straight away for you, Christy, I'm going to the throat area. So I feel that this is a time where you need to start speaking out. It's a time where Spirit's asking you to connect with those that you love. That communication is important. They're showing me that you do very much go within, and you can very much shut yourself down in many ways, and that communication doesn't happen. And when I said that and went into that shut myself down, my ears just started expanding then. So I feel like maybe for yourself, you feel that you go within so you can hear what you need to hear on a universal level. But what happens is that you're not hearing from the physical world, Spirit's saying to me. So I feel like you need to get a balance on that side of things. I feel, Christy, that I feel like there's a lot of movement and change happening in the home as well. And I feel like you need to just allow it to fall into place. The next few weeks to the next few months, there might be a few difficulties there, but I just feel like if you brace yourself, you'll just go through the motions and everything will sort of unfold. And when I go to that, I sort of go to a male energy, and I also get this male, like a sun energy as well. So I feel like there's shifts happening there, Christy, as well. So I feel that something's going to unfold in that area that you're going to be working with as well. And that sort of takes the energy that's going to be your focus probably till the end of the year. If I go into next year, it's like I feel very quiet within myself, Christy. I feel like you really are sitting back and you're waiting to see what the opportunities are for next year. I feel that there will be movement and travel around, and I feel like you're going to be looking for new experiences next year. So, I can just see you going on a journey and looking within, and to me, I feel that that's going to be very important for you as well. There's also tribal energy around you, which is really beautiful and connecting in spirit. So maybe it's going inland as well, where you may be going with the travel, and maybe even up to the top of Australia as well. I feel a prominent energy for you. Okay.
Beautiful.
Let's see, TJ and Amber. Any message for me from my spirit guides or from my father, please? Okay. Straight away, I want to go when I got the father energy with you. I went straight to my eyes then. So I felt like, I sort of felt like there's a lot of tears there, or tears are being washed away. And I can see that a lot of sadness comes up for you guys, especially TJ. I can see that a lot of emotions come up to do with that energy. And I feel like a lot of things have to be resolved there. So things have to be let go in that heart area. I'm getting like a bit of a block when I'm going to it as well. So I feel like there's a few complications within that connection to do with Dad. And I feel like, again, that it just has to be released. Like, I want to go into it, but I feel like I need to release just let it go and let the energies go of the past and just embrace the love that's around to do with Dad. And I feel like Dad's just very much standing there and just encouraging as well. Like, I feel like he's trying to encourage you guys to move forward and to make changes. And also what I'm feeling is that it's to do with the house as well. I feel that there's changes happening there as well. And I feel like he's saying to me that it's time for you to push forward in that area and get movement happening on that side of things. So to do with the financial side. On the guide energies, honestly, the biggest energy that I'm feeling around you guys, other than through with your dad, is a Kuan Yin energy. And I feel that it's very prominent at this time. I feel that there's a lot of love, and it makes me feel like a child energy too. But I feel that there's a wave of energy coming towards you with this Kuan Yin energy, and you're being embraced at this time as well. So forgiveness is a word that Spirit's using. So I feel that she's very much standing with you guys for that forgiveness as well. Again, it's about releasing the past and embracing each other in this future that you're headed towards. Okay, and looking for the opportunities that are in front of you. Again, I really feel like with Dad, he's trying to push it forward, something in a financial side of things, like within the home or whatnot. I really think that he just wants you to move forward in that area. You've got some good ideas, and I feel like he's encouraging you to go forward. Okay, I'm jumping all over the place, but anyway, I'll stick with it. Like I said, it's late for me. I should be in bed at this time. Okay, Kim, I would love to hear from your mum. Okay. Oh, well, I'll try and connect through as much as I can to do with the loved ones that have crossed over, but I have to say I'm quite tired tonight.
If you can't, sweetheart, just give them a message that you've got coming in for them.
Yeah, okay, good. Because I really do want to focus on what's happening for the people at this time. But what I will say is that, for some reason they're showing me a cat. So I'm going to say that there's a cat, and I feel like I'm patting this pussy cat, and it's really relaxing and it's really calming me. And I feel that that's something that's prominent maybe within your life at this moment, or maybe it was connecting, with the family members, with your mum. But I feel that there's a lot of emotions around there too, and a lot of love and support that's happening there. And I feel also that it hasn't been that long. That's how it feels to me. It hasn't been that long, and I feel that you're still really missing mum's energy, and I can see that. And what Spirit's saying to me is that mum's very much standing with you at all times, giving you love and support, and offering you just offering you support as much as she possibly can from where she's standing. And I feel that you're really embracing that energy too, which is beautiful. But what also I'm hearing is that you need to get out. I feel like you're in the home, or you're not getting out in the world as much. And I feel like Mum's saying it's time for you to get back out there in the world. And again, even with relationship, I connect to a relationship with that energy too. And I feel like there must be someone new coming, or a support system coming for you as well. And I feel like Mum's guiding you in a way, you know, and it's time. I feel that it's time for you to have some goodness in your life, because I can feel that especially the past 6 months have been really difficult for you. And something to do with writing as well. So whether it's journaling, whether it's just putting those emotions down, but I feel there's something to do with writing there. And when I go to your mum too, I feel that she must have, whether it was a journal or whatnot, but I can see her writing as well. So I think that that's really important. It's something, the apple hasn't fallen far from the tree, as Spirit puts it. So to me, that's really beautiful, and you need to embrace that within your life. You know, there's a lot of love. Give yourself love, and remember that Mum is standing with you at all times. Okay.
Beautiful. Who have we got next?
H&W Rose. Okay. You need guidance about your future. Okay, let's see. Professional, the word professional Spirit's using, I feel that you are very capable, Rose. I feel that you have a lot within you that needs to unfold, and it's time for that unfolding to happen, but it's one layer at a time, Rose, that they're saying to me, one layer at a time. You've got new opportunities that are coming up to do with your financial side of things, and Spirit's saying just look carefully at all those opportunities. Don't jump too quickly there. I feel that there's a friend or some friendship energy that's connecting to do with finances as well in the future, and Spirit's just saying just follow your intuition on that side of things too. I feel next year, Rose, that the abundance is going to come through for you, but it is a bit of a waiting game that's going on there. If you've been waiting for some information to come through or confirmation to do with something, I think that you're going to find that it's going to come probably in the next few months. I feel like you want it in the next few weeks, but I feel like it's within the next few months. So allow yourself to get on with the daily routine until that information comes through, and which allows you to go through the doorway into the next segment of your life. Then I also go to relationship as well, and I feel like something new is around as well, or it's refreshing that's happening up there. And you know, I sort of go back to past, or whether a past flame that's been in your life, and I feel that there's a reigniting energy happening there, and I sort of feel like you need to embrace that side of things too, and just be aware. It makes me think of Italy for some reason. I don't know why, but I just feel like you need to embrace that as well, and see what unfolds from it. Also, I have to say, you've got a few opportunities with the relationship side of things. I think there's a few more opportunities that are going to open up, but it makes me feel like there's someone younger coming towards you as well. You really spark a connection with the younger generation, and I think that's really beautiful. Just go forward with what it is that you're doing. I think that everything's going to fall into place, but just wait for the next few weeks for this information to come through, and I think you're going to feel a lot better. Okay.
Who have we got
Samantha.
next? Samantha. Hi, Samantha. All the way
From Ireland. How beautiful.
Hello. My parents are both Irish. Both
Beautiful.
half yours.
Okay, Samantha, are you looking, well, I suppose it's very hard because of the situation, but the first thing that I'm getting for you is travel. I'm getting there's travel, or there's a want for travel, a need for travel. That's probably the bigger words, a need for travel there. And I feel like you're waiting for that change, or, you know, everything to open up so you can get into that position where you can have that movement. I also feel that there may be long distance travel around there, but even on a long-term side of things for you as well. And I think, Samantha, that doors are really going to open up in that area, and it will connect with work as well. So I feel like you need to move forward. But again, in saying that, it might still not be till the end of next year before that happens. Spirit's also showing me, Samantha, that you're very creative, and you need to get more into that creative side of things. And they're also connecting me with spirit with you as well. So I feel that you actually are very intuitive. And spirit's also saying to me that you need to allow those spiritual attributes within yourself and that healing energy to grow, and that awareness to grow. So if you've got a group that's nearby you, then maybe it's time for you to connect to that group and or find a group that you feel comfortable with and allow those energies and those gifts that you have to really grow, so you can basically share your gifts with other people. They're also talking about, Samantha, Reiki, and I feel that that's something that's a good connection for you. And they just showed me a 4-leaf clover as well, so I feel that that's showing me that there's very much prosperity that's coming around, so a bit of good fortune that's coming around as well. Also, I'm connecting for you, Samantha, to do with father energy, and I feel like there's a connection there to do with your father's energy, and I feel that he plays or has played a large role in your life, and I feel that you very much have similar connections to your personality to do with your father, but I feel that you don't want to tap into that. And what Spirit's saying to me is that you need to look at the strengths that your dad was carrying or carries within him, and you need to allow yourself to connect to those strengths, because they're actually what are going to give you the footsteps to go forward to where you're headed in the future. And if also to do with family or whatnot, when you do make this change and shift in the future, where to me it feels like a long distance travel, I feel like you're just going to have to allow people to feel how they're feeling, because I can see that then not all of them are going to be very happy about the situation. So you know, just allow them to go through the process that they need to go through, and allow them to understand how you feel that you need more in life as well. So, you can move forward into the direction without carrying any baggage with you. I also want to say that when I come to that, your dad energy as well, I feel like he's coming towards you as well. So that makes me feel that, even if you do make a shift, that he will be connecting with you on that pathway, and maybe the support will be coming towards you once you make that change as well. Okay.
Awesome. For someone that was tired, you're pumping your readings out.
I am tired. I'm really tired, I have to say. Sorry, guys. This is me on my down mode.
I'd hate to see you when you're on the go fully then, mate, because you're pumping them out.
Yeah. Too tired. Let me focus. I have to focus. Okay, Amanda. Hello, gorgeous ladies. Any messages for me, hopefully? I need some positivity. Okay, Amanda, look, you're beautiful, beautiful eyes. Spirit just said to me, you have beautiful eyes. You see the world through the most beautiful, the most beautiful vision, the most beautiful eyes. And I feel like, Amanda, that you have to allow yourself to turn within yourself and start seeing yourself with those beautiful eyes as well, because I feel at this time, Amanda, that you haven't been giving yourself the support that you need and the love that you need. I feel that there's heartache around you that's happened maybe in the past few months, and I can see that it's really hard for you to move forward. But I just want to say that, it's only going to take a few months, and you're going to be feeling so much better and uplifted. Also, Spirit's saying to me that you're very much an empath, and you're picking up on the energy of the world as well. So remember that when you are feeling down at times. I just also would like to talk about career and what you're doing in that side of things, because I feel that that's part of the drain that's going on in your life. And I feel, Amanda, that you need to maybe make some choices about change in the direction that you want to go in. If you want to, if you have passions in life that you want to address, I feel that in the next few months to 6 months, that that will be the perfect time for you to make changes, or even go into a position where maybe you study for what it is that you want to do. I can also see a bit of travel around you as well, Amanda, and I think that that's going to be something that's really valuable, a valuable tool, Spirit's saying, for you as well. So I think that that's important. But just deal with what you are dealing with on the mundane side of things the best that you can. Spirit's saying protect yourself when you walk through your door when you get home at the end of the day. Use your front door mat to release all the energies before you walk into the door, and cleanse yourself as much as possible, you know, whether cleansing your energies through, you know, even when you have a shower, you're releasing all the negative energies, because I can feel that you're bringing so much home with you all the time. And it's sad because, like I said, when I look at you and your energy, you have the most beautiful heart. You, like, I just connect you with animals. I connect you with the fairies, the angels. I just see such a loving soul, but you are treading on such a hard path. And I feel like that hard path has to change soon, and you should be able to step out of that and onto a new journey, but only once you make choices about your truth and where you want to go in life. Because again, I'm going to say, I don't feel like you're doing what you should be doing at this point in time. I feel like you're it's an obligation, the work, or what you're doing on a day-to-day basis. It's an obligation, and there's so much more for you to basically be achieving in life. You know, go back to when you were younger. Go back to even at the age of 15, even at the age of 12. Spirit saying you had this passion in your soul, this flame that was burning. Go into that energy and start reliving that again. Start putting yourself into that energy where you're going back down that pathway of your dreams and hopes, because to me, that's what needs to happen at this time. Your heart needs to be reignited. That flame needs to be reignited. And what I want to say too is Saint Germain is so strongly with you, and that doesn't surprise me because of this beautiful, loving, unconditional energy. And again, those animals, you know, maybe it's animals that you're meant to be working with, but I just feel like your time coming, and I can't wait for it for you, because to me, I feel like you are so deserving of it. Okay, you're just biding time, and those doors will open up, and your angels will embrace you, and you'll walk forward into this new pathway. And next year will be, you know, a big part of that new beginnings for you. Okay, who's next? Hi, ladies. Valu.
Yeah, Valu.
Yeah, Valu. Talalulululu. What a beautiful name. Hey, ladies, would love a reading. Okay. There's a bit of a seriousness around you, I can feel. I'm going to say Valu. That's how I'm going to pronounce your name. I hope that's close. There's a seriousness around you, and I feel that you're treading water at this time, and we're all treading water. It's such a hard year this year. You know, we're all treading water and we're waiting for the changes, but I feel like you're really waiting for the changes, and I can see there's a lot to do with finances and career and things like that around you, Valu, at this time. And I feel like, you know, you're treading water, you're paying, you're sort of robbing Paul to pay Peter and things like that at this time. And I can see there's a lot of stress going on in the home. But what Spirit's saying to me is that the wheel always turns, okay? And the wheel's turning for you. So don't forget that it will come back up, and the fortune will be coming back your way soon. I see a car or something to do with the new car. I see, you know, again, that prosperity, but next year as well, or more December. Okay, I feel that there's going to be a job opportunity around you as well that maybe you'd like to embrace. And, you know, I feel there's power in that job opportunity as well. So I feel good about it. Spirit's saying to me that you're very intellectual. You have a lot there to share with your friends and your family and loved ones, and you're very good at communication. And Spirit's saying keep that up, because it's so beautiful, and put that into the work mode that's coming up for you as well. Don't stress about today. Don't stress about the next couple of months, even while things are a bit difficult, because that wheel will turn. By December, I feel that things will be a lot better. By January, I feel that you'll be headed back up again, and I feel that a lot of beautiful connections will take place. And I can just see this woman smiling, and it's just beautiful standing with you. And I just think that that's a beautiful energy that's pretty much connecting with your soul energy there. Yeah, it's beautiful, actually. It's a beautiful smile. Very angelic, very angelic. just be patient, Spirit saying. Things are going to fall into place. Things are going to fall into place. I think that's all I'm saying tonight. That's what it feels like. I'm just telling everyone, don't worry, everything will fall into place.
2020 is nearly gone, and let's bring in all the new stuff. 2021.
It's been such a tiring year, just energetically for everybody, even though everyone's got to have this rest. Anyway.
And I think retrograde finished today as well. So everyone's feeling that end because retrograde finished today. So you're feeling that arse end of retrograde as well.
Very much so. Very much so. And the moon phase, the full moon was a good one.
Yeah, that was a good one. Oh, you're not going to believe what happened. Before you get into this reading, I'll just tell you a quick story. You're not going to believe what happened. I went out and done my full moon ritual like I normally do. And I filled up a big bottle of water. A green bottle. I've stuck it out under the full moon, and then I even left it out there for the next. Brought it in, put it back out again the next night. And I've gone out, collected it, put it in the fridge to chill it. I've, had a little tasting for the moon offering, and I've gone back to get it out of the fridge. It was gone. My 12-year-old son took the bottle to his room, and by the time I got there, he had drunk the lot.
The whole lot. Well, obviously he needed it. Obviously.
Yeah, so there goes me moon bless some water for the next month. So he drank it in one go.
You're going to have to use your son now for everything that you needed the water for. Bring him along with you.
Oh, it's so funny. It's his 13th birthday tomorrow too. So wish him a happy birthday, guys.
Birthday. All right, I hope he has a great day. Beautiful. Okay. Sammy Lee. Relationships. Okay. There's a lot of toil, Spirit's using, like there's a lot of tossing and turning going on in the relationship sector at the moment. And I feel like Spirit's saying that this time has been waiting to come for quite some time. So the last few months, everything has to be laid out on the table when it comes to the relationship. I feel like everything has to be laid out on the table and sorted out. And I feel that, what the connection that you've got going on there with relationship, the person that's standing with you, I feel that everything's going to be fine, but you have to put it on the table and you have to know where you're headed with each other. You need to speak your truth. You need to speak very clearly, Spirit saying, and also what I'm hearing, relationship, be persistent as well. I'm seeing children, so I'm getting a connection to do with children. I feel that to mean that family energy, Sammy, is something that you're really wanting or embracing in life. And I feel that it's very much going to be coming your way. I can see that connection there, or expanding if there are children already around you. But I feel that there's a lot of beauty relationship-wise, but to walk forward with what's going on in your life at the moment, in that side of things with relationships, you have to put everything out on the table. You have to speak your truth, and you have to allow your partner to understand where you're coming from. I just want to go to you also personally on a level, Sammy, that they're showing you that there's a lot of depression and sadness happening there. And I can feel that there's a lot of trauma connections and even PTSD from childhood or coming up to early teens, pre-teen sort of energy. And I feel like that's something that has to be sorted, because that's part of where the communication breaks down in the relationships. And what Spirit's saying to me also, Sammy, is that this has been a past thing throughout your life. Okay, so it's a habit that you've brought through. So now's the time to release that trauma. When I go to that energy, Sammy, about releasing that trauma, I get grandmother energy around you, and I feel that there's a lot of love, and I feel like she's looking at you and she's offering you her hand in love and saying, take my hand and everything's going to be okay. Okay, but now's the time to release and to let your partnership energy know that, what's really going on within you. I also feel, Sammy, that the next few months are going to be about you sorting yourself out on that emotional front. Okay, I really feel like it's going to take you time. What Spirit's saying to me is that you need to actually start looking at yourself and getting to know yourself from all aspects, because that is what's going to actually help you release the traumas that are around you. You're going to see the patterns that you have. You're going to see, you know, the way that you follow through with things, or the way that you walk away or let go of things. To me, I get the next 2 years, Sammy, is something that, you know, everything's going to be out of the way, and I can see a lot more clear sailing after the next 2 years. And again, that family energy, the children, you know, I sort of go, I feel like there's meant to be a tribe, but I sort of get the 2 to 3 children around you, and I see little animals as well. I just think this beautiful home connection that you're looking for is about to eventuate, but you just got to get over this hurdle first. It'll all fall into place. It'll all fall into place. Okay, Elizabeth.
Just before we get into this reading, I'm not reading tonight, but I just want to when I'm going down the comments, I'll check them just in case. I just want to let I've got a gentleman that I believe he was involved in a motorcycle accident. I believe he was around my age, actually. But he's just coming forth, and I believe he's going to connect him with someone, or wants to connect him with someone on the page. So I'm just putting that out there, but I believe it was to do with a motorbike accident. And I believe he's talking about siblings that he left behind, one in particular, but I think he's talking about 2 or 3 siblings as well. But one, I feel like it hit a little bit harder than the rest. And I think it might be to do with his son, that son connection. But I'm just putting that out there because that's what I'm getting. And I'm not reading tonight, but I don't want to ignore this gentleman that's come through in spirit either. Okay, sorry, I'll put your question back up. Sorry, Leah, I just had to get that out.
No, you're right.
Otherwise, I'll have him stay in the night. It's like...
You'll have passengers with you. Yeah. Okay, let's see. Elizabeth, I'm wanting to start a life skills or social program for young adults with additional needs. That's beautiful. Will I start soon? Thanks. Okay, Elizabeth, what I'm hearing is that there's still a few more details that you have to take care of that are coming up. And I'm getting a male energy too that I feel, I sort of feel, you know, he's sort of in the way, but he's going to get out of the way, if that makes sense. So there may be a few hurdles that are happening there. I feel that you need to get in touch with some people in the past to connect with. I feel that there's at least 2 people there that I feel are meant to be coming on board with you and giving you support. I also feel that there's connections coming from another angle towards you. So to me, whether that's government or whatnot, but I feel funding along those lines. So I feel that there's a connection coming on that side, Elizabeth. But there's still some details that have to be worked out there. I also see that there's someone very special that you're going to connect with, to do with, I feel that it's a young girl with special needs, and I feel that she's coming towards your way too, and I can see just a lot of love in your heart there. So I can see a connection there, or whether this is a connection that I'm picking up on that has maybe helped you move forward into this area that you've decided to go down. But it's such a beautiful love there, and I feel, you know, so much support, and I can see what it is that you're wanting to do and offer, you know, and put out there to encourage and to support. I feel frustrated too, though, when I'm talking about this. So I can see that there's been a lot of frustration and a lot of hurdles. And again, I'm going to bring that male into the pot again. So I feel like, you know, these obstacles standing in your path. Spirit's saying to me, please hang in there. I don't feel it'll be that much longer, but I'm still seeing it could be a few months what's going on there. There's still boxes to be ticked before you can actually go forward. Everything, a protocol or something along those lines, like everything has to be put into place perfectly. That's the way Spirit's saying it to me. But you're just about ready to push through. And again, to do with that funding or whatnot, I feel like you need to be chasing it down, or, you know, something along those lines. But it's like pulling it towards you. It's time for it to be pulled towards you to give you that backing that you need. And what I'm also hearing too is that people are going to recognize what it is that you're doing, and they're going to want to get on board, but it's like they're waiting for you to do the hard yards before they actually want to get on board. So be wise about, you know, who you're connecting with and those doors that you're connecting with, because you are the one doing the hard work. I'm also seeing extension further away from where you're at. So to me, it's not just where in the area that you're in. So I'm seeing an extension somewhere else there, or whether it's training to do with helping others with the similar ideas or whatnot. So to me, there's such positive energy around, but I feel tired. So just make sure you're giving to yourself as well. Otherwise, you're going to end up burnt out before you get there. Okay. The support's coming. Doors are opening next. I'm sort of getting 2 and 3, but I want to say months, not weeks. You know, I feel that there's still a bit more time. As I'm saying to everyone, next year's a better year for everything to open up. It's just going to be so much fresher and a lot of weight taken off our shoulders. It's going to be a lot better. Okay. Who's next?
Sorry, I was listening in, then I totally forgot that I've got to put the name up. Sorry.
It was up a second ago. Okay. Tiana Lee Barnes, let's see. Hi, ladies, anything for me? Okay. Let's see. Have you got something going on with your jaw? Because I'm just sort of getting a funny feeling in my jaw. So, you know, just, I don't know. Maybe I'm putting it to a bit of anxiety. You're holding yourself really tight or something along those lines. Okay. I'm getting a male in spirit around you as well. And it makes me sort of feel like it could be a brother sort of feeling, but or an uncle. But it's definitely a family member. But he's standing right behind you. So I can see that, you know, you're quite open to spirit. Spirit's sort of saying to me that, Gianna, that you're a bit of a bus stop there. I can see also to do with that it is like having pillions on your back, what's happening in the spirit world. And Spirit's saying to me that I need to say to you that you need to address that. So you need to clear your energy. It's time for you to truly start learning about the spiritual world and your connection in the spiritual world, because you need to learn about the protection that you need to put around yourself, so you're not carrying too many pillions all the time, because I feel that it very much tires you out and it causes a lot of confusion in your mind. They're showing me studying around you, and they're saying that you need to go forward with studying. I think that that's something that's important, and that the money will be fine, like financially it'll be fine. You'll find a way. I also feel that family wants to give you the support, but you can be very stubborn, and maybe you do need to let them give you some support at this time to get you on your way. There might also be movement in the future too, so relocation, but I feel that study and things have to be put into place first before you do that. If you're working and doing a bit of work there, I feel that there's going to be an offering a bit more work coming through. So that's something that I think is important too. But again, don't overdo yourself. Think about what it is that you want. So if you do want to study and get a career happening for yourself, and if it's in, I don't know, I sort of keep going to, you know, design or something along those lines. You know, I feel like you need to allow yourself to go in that direction. Support yourself. You're actually very creative and very gifted. But I just want to go back and say, please start learning about the spiritual aspects and how to protect yourself, how to clear your energy, and to know that you're in charge of your own life. Because when we're a bus stop, and when I grew up, as a child, I had spirit in my face. I can't remember a day without spirit in my face, or spirits in my face, and continually tacking onto me and weighing me down, and communication. It was nonstop. Even the movement, things that happened in the house all the time, and I had no awareness of how that I was in charge of that I could stop that from happening. And that's something that you need to address and realize that you have that availability to stop all the passengers hopping on you all the time, because it's not your job to carry them. You can call in Archangel Michael and ask him to alleviate those energies and to help them go home, so you're not carrying them anymore, whenever it is that you need. clear your energies, learn to protect your energies. But to me, the greatest protection that we can have on a spiritual level is self-love and that self-trust within ourselves. That always gives us that straight away. The boundaries are up straight away. And I feel that that's something important for you at this time, because I can't stress enough that, you know, you're carrying so many spirits all the time, and they're in your face, basically. And I feel that it causes you confusion. So once you deal with that side of things, you're going to be able to focus and do what you want in life, and you're going to be able to do the study and do well, and you're going to be able to move forward with the work and the communications, and also relationship too. Things are going to become better in that area as well, because again, there's too much confusion, there's too much chatter always going on in the background, and it's actually affecting your life, the physical world that, you know, you're dealing with. So work on those aspects and you'll see that a lot of changes happen for you. Okay.
Oh.
Are you falling asleep? Are you falling asleep for me, are you?
I think the buttons have. We've only got 10 minutes, guys, so that's, 10 minutes to go to get your questions up.
Okay. What are Yuan's intentions, and how does he freak about me?
I think it was
feel about me. So I'm getting too tired now. How does he feel?
How's he get a freak on with her? No, I know he wants to know how.
I'm sorry. Actually, I'm just getting too tired, but I'm fine. Okay, look, I think take it one day at a time. I think you be in control of the situation, because you are one gorgeous, gorgeous soul. And I feel like you've got a few energies around you that would love to go on a bit of a journey with you. So what I'm saying to you is that forget about what this person's intentions are of you and how that they're really feeling about you at this time. And just enjoy the experience that you're having there, because when our mind gets too far into it and we start freaking out about what's going on and, what do they really think and how they're feeling and what's going to happen, then we sort of sabotage our pathway. I feel good about the pathway that's coming up ahead. I feel that it's fun. I feel that there's enjoyment. I feel that it's taking one day at a time. I can see a good friendship connection there, but I also can see that there's a couple of other takers that are around that would love an opportunity to go on a bit of a journey with you. And you know what, Ashley, I think that that's what you're meant to be doing at this time. I feel like you're meant to be exploring and experiencing, because you've still got a bit more work to do on yourself before you do settle down. And, you're a fun energy. You are meant to get out there and experience lots of different things, but you have to allow yourself to go on that journey and not get caught up in the worries of, relationships and partnerships, that sort of energy, and your future and what's going to happen. Just go on the journey. But anyway, enjoy the next few weeks and the next few months with the energies that are around you. But again, I'm going to say, while this person's around, I think someone else is coming around as well. So enjoy that journey and don't feel bad about exploring your options. Okay. That's it.
Fish girlfriend.
Let's see. I'm like a zombie. Donna Lee. It's all about relationships and finances. Isn't it funny how we are, us people? Okay, Donna Lee, let's see. They sort of go hand in hand for you. It's quite interesting. I get this strong feeling that, again, you've got this passion for a strong financial future, okay, like a home and the possessions and what it is that you want to do. You never want to be in a position where you aren't able to do what you want to do in life. And then I connect that to relationship energy. So I feel like relationship that is around or coming towards you, I feel that it's more coming towards you, that person will be quite financial and will be bringing that prosperity across as well. And what Spirit's showing me is that you two, this person that I'm feeling coming towards you, will actually connect really well and have that ability to be able to create abundance with each other. So I can see that happening too. And they keep throwing into the picture, you know, to do with home and children and along those lines. And to me, you know, ultimately that's what I feel that you're, you know, wanting in the long-term scheme of things. And Spirit's showing me that it's very much around, I feel like you've been waiting quite some time with the relationship. You've gone through a lot of dud energies, and I feel like the right energy is coming towards you very shortly. And I think that you'll be quite surprised. You may not be what you thought you may be wanting or looking for, but I feel like you will really connect. There's going to be such a good friendship energy, and I feel like this person is going to want what you want in life as well. And again, the financial side of things, it's like it all comes together in one hit. So I feel really positive about that. And they even show me a family, and I feel like the family, there's enjoyment there, or father energy there, where I feel that there's a happiness there as well. So there's a support that's happening there too. This person might be very much orientated with family as well. So again, I feel that that connects with your heart and what you want to, because I feel that family is very important with you, you know. So it's all going to happen, but I'm not going to put timelines on it, because we can make things move faster or slow them up. It depends how we're growing in life. I'm going to sort of just go over the next couple of years, you're going to get what it is that you want in life. But you will have to be a little bit more patient and keep working on yourself, okay? Self-improvement, that self-love that you need to work on. Getting tickets under your belt, Spirit's saying. So if you're trying to achieve certain goals, focus on that, because that's going to get you where you want to go in the future too. And I also feel that there could be a home, like your own business or something coming up. So if you've been working towards that, or if you're deciding to work towards that in the future, I think that you could do really well with it. You have a very strong entrepreneur energy that, you know, I feel is very much around you. And again, I sort of connect father energy somehow in the picture with that as well. So, you know, I feel that you've got a lot of knowledge in that area. So go forward with it. Okay. Couple more.
Okay.
One more.
Just before I get into that, I just have to bring this one up, because I have been getting TJ all night, and I kept thinking they're talking about me. My initials are TJ, Tracy Johnston, but when I'm live or on the TV or anything else, I use my professional name, Angel Trishelle. And then I've just found the person who's looking for spirit. He's up me. And look at this, 48 years old. And look at this.
There you go.
I knew I've had your father since we first started the live. Now, I'm trying to scroll down the rest of the comments, but at least I've got you. I've had this. I kept thinking they're talking about me all night. I believe that, I don't want to get too much into the detail, but he was trying to pass on a message to 3 siblings, I believe, you and 2 others. I believe that it hit you pretty traumatically. I feel like it was an accident. I don't know why I'm getting a female involved in this as well. There's a lot more I'd like to get into, but I don't really want to do it on air because there's a few personal things he wants to get sorted and cleared out. But I just want to let you know that your father is around. He is supporting your pathway. He knows that you're in a bit of a rut at the moment, and he's trying to push you down that right pathway, and he is supporting, and he is hearing everything that you have got to say. The frustration, the anger, and the love, he's saying. So he's hearing it all. But yeah, I won't get into any more, but I'll just leave that there. I'm glad I found you, because otherwise he wasn't going anywhere. I think I would have
needed that.
So, and I think you got read earlier, but I don't believe it was spirit. And that was why, because I had your spirit member here. It's like, but I wasn't reading tonight. But tonight I did air it out on my psychic reading page as well. And so that's probably why they've jumped on in. Okay, so my blessings, I'm glad I connected it. And I'll put one more up for you, then we'll probably call it a night. Okay, here's one through from YouTube.
Okay, Flame 78. Can you check on this guy?
Yours have all been like finance.
Current feeling, la la la. Okay. I get the gist of it. I get the gist of it. Okay. Okay, I get the gist of it. Let's see. What I'm getting is that there's a lot of daydreaming going on with you. I can see there's a fluttering going on there. So there is a strong connection that you're connecting with. I feel that there is a soulmate sort of energy that's happening between you guys. So there's a remembrance that's going on there. And they even just take me into past life, like I get this father sort of energy to do with past life. So I believe that there's lessons there on a spiritual level for you both. But what I'm sort of getting is that it's more karmic lessons in this connection that you have had with this person or are having with this person. And I'm not sure how long that connection's going to go for, but I do feel that there's an intensity that is behind it, and there's a bit of a passion mode that's happening there as well between you. But what Spirit's sort of saying to me is that once you open this door with that soulmate sort of twin flamey sort of energies, and you allow yourself to connect, even if it's only for a short while, it opens up the door for more of those connections to come through, showing that your heart is ready for these truer connections. And I sort of get in the future that maybe in the next 9 months you're going to see that maybe it's the right person that's coming through for you, and a lot more stability there as well. I just want to throw into that Spirit saying to me that there's father issues that are going on within you, and it's a pattern within relationships as well. So looking at that side of things too, again, where I'm connecting with the past life, where I'm picking up on that father energy to do with this person that you're connecting with right now, I can see that there's lessons there, because obviously the way Spirits bring it to me is that there is, this person may have been your father in a past life or whatnot, and so you're going through the motions. But Spirit needs you to address that side of things for your relationship, so they can move forward, because that'll sort of change and sort of shift the direction, because I feel like you're sort of drawing to you the same people all the time that are carrying that similar energy, that connect to whatever losses you've felt from your relationship with your dad, or what you were looking for, and you're needing that support and that extra protection and along those lines. So I feel like you need to address that. Go down the pathway with this person. Like I said, I get a passion connection. I get a lot of daydream, and I get a communication, some fun energy there. But what I'm really more focused on, what Spirit's showing me, is the beautiful connection that you're going to have in about 9 months' time. Okay, maybe they're saying 9 months to be September. I'm not sure, but I feel like that's when that person's going to walk through the door that has that beating heart for you, and be a strong connection for you. So, just enjoy the ride at the moment. Enjoy it, and don't stress too much on, everything that's going on in the relationship. Just have fun and see what happens. There is going to be communication with the person too, so if you put that out there, they will be communicating with you soon. Okay, any more? Do you want me to do any more?
No, we'll leave it there, sweetheart. I don't want to flog you. We'll leave it there.
It's like I've just started to wake up now, so
Oh yeah, once you get into the flow of it, it's just like we're on.
yeah.
But thank you so much for tuning in, guys, and thanks for joining us. And you can also find Leah up on the website, and you can also pre-book your readings for the Royal Easter Show. If you double-click that link, that'll take you directly through to Leah's page also. Okay, so thanks for joining us, Leah, and I'll try and get you on by the time we finish up for the holiday break.
Okay, wonderful. Okay, well, everyone, you all take care, and thanks for spending a bit of time with me tonight.
And don't forget to put some feedback up for the readers, guys. All right, thanks, gorgeous.
See ya.
Bye. All right, so I hope you all enjoyed tonight's show, and we look forward to seeing you again on Thursday evening, which I have Alan Hamnon, which is one of Australia's international psychic mediums. He'll be in the studio. He's also toured around the world, also works for Psychic PTV Australia, and he's got a few things up his sleeve for 2021. And then we have Elizabeth Bratcher that will be coming on after that as well on Thursday. So we look forward to you tuning in then. Good night, guys. Bye.